Beautiful namaste, yogis. Here we are in Jacksonville, Florida. We're about a little more than halfway through our January run. It's mid-February already. And it's at the point in the tour where everybody's getting a little tired, but everything is good. Super happy. And what I really would like is a long practice, but I'm short on time. The bus is firing up. We're getting ready to leave the state of Florida. We're heading back to Atlanta, Georgia for a 5-hour bus ride today. So the point of this practice is to get a big bang for the buck, meaning it'll be a short-ish practice, but we're gonna hit the highlights, the shoulders, the hips, nice movement in the spine, big breath work for the purpose of bringing in the good energy. All right? All right. Start in the top of your mat in the Tadasana pose. Slide the hands down your front thighs. Bow forward, fold, right? Drop your head, shake it out. The neck is long as you roll forward into the toes. Lift the sit bones up, drop the thigh bones back. The legs are long, the spine getting longer and longer and longer as you really lift from the front of the hips and the belly, and the heart melts. Big inhale. Exhale as you allow yourself to bow to this moment. Grateful for what we have. There is nothing lacking. When we're short on time, feel like we're short on time, it really spiritually gives a message that something is lacking. There is nothing lacking. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Inhale, lift the heart, lift your arms up. Utkatasana pose. Exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs, drop your head. Step the feet back, yogis. Come to downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other to wiggle into the right and left sides, nice and long. Gets into the hips and the ankles and the knees, all those beautiful joints. And then let's get into the arms. As you come high up on the tippy toes, drop the knees down onto the earth. Walk the hands back so they're underneath the shoulders. Inhale the right arm up, let it twist. Exhale, slide the right hand under the left. Hover. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, hover. And then drop down onto your right ear. We'll get into the neck a little bit, and you can press into the left hand. Twist the spine a little deeper. Press down with the right arm. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Inhale, draw yourself back up. Drop that right hand down. Extend out the right leg. Lift the right leg. Lift the left arm. Bend the right knee. Roll the left arm back, maybe catching a hold of the foot, and then kick the foot in the hand as you lift that right thigh high and tall. Lift the heart. Lift your gaze. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Back to bird dog. Drop the left hand down. Drop the right knee down. Inhale, come all the way up. Interlace the fingers up and over your head. Turn the palms up to the sky. Stretch right and left a little bit to continue that work in the side waist. And then from here, bend the elbows, bring the palms of the hands to the base of the skull, elbows wide, collarbone wide, tailbone drops. Press the head into your hands. Breathe as you feel. There's a nice opening in the neck, rather subtle. Elbows wide. Shoulder blades sliding down the back body. Good. Inhale the arms up. Stretch. Little wobble right and left. Exhale, both hands down. Tuck your toes under. Come to plank pose. From plank pose, we'll roll to side plank on the left. So you might come down to that left knee. I'm going to stay upright. Spin to the outer edge of the left foot. Right foot stacks on the left, maybe. You might leave it there and then breathe that right arm up to the sky. Stretch that right arm up and over your head. Finding that beautiful side link, feeling that all along the right side waist, also the left side waist as you press down a little more into the earth with the left hand. And draw it back to center, nicely done. Back to downward facing dog. Immediately that right leg lifts. You'll step it forward. You'll bend the left knee, untuck the left toes, come up for a low lunge. Hands up over the head. Let's twist again. Left elbow outside of right knee. You might take this for a twist here. A few may choose to tuck the left toes under and lift up through the left leg. Bring that prayer towards your heart. Parivrita, right? That turning of the heart towards joy. That sunshine, yes. Good, I hope you're feeling some sunshine too. As the hands come back down and you step back into downward facing dog. Little wiggle and wobble there. High on the toes, shoulders over the wrists. Bend your knees if necessary, or bend both elbows only. Come down to chaturanga. Inhale, up to upward facing dog. You can also come in low cobra. Find a nice heart opening back bend here. Lifting the front and the back of the heart. The front of the ribs lift forward. Good, exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up. Bend the left knee and open up that hip. And you come to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up. Bend the right knee, open up the right hip. And back down, and let's come back down to all fours. Little cat-cow to circulate that, finding big, bold, beautiful, thorough moves of your spine. The front and back of your spine. Neutral little hip, side to side, sides of the spine. Round, roll over to the right, take it for a barrel roll to the right. Juicy for the joints of now the wrist and into your fingers and the elbows and the shoulders, also the hips and knees and ankles. Roll it in the opposite direction a few rounds. And if you lift up, lift the belly and the heart, roll to one side, drop the heart down, and then reverse that action of the heart as you lift and let it lower. You might envision your spine here, getting some organic breath and movement into her. Happy spine, happy life, the yogis say. Good, back to center, root through the right hand, left arm reaches up. Find that twist. Hover. Inhale, let it open. Kind of sneaking in these one arm push-ups here. Hover. Left arm reaches. Exhale, hover. And then let it drop. Gently, gracefully down to the earth. Press into that right hand, twist. Open, breathe. Breathe down the spine and extend out through the tailbone. Nice long spine, wringing it all out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice the breath. It moves into those places where you need a little extra breathing room. Yes, yes. Come all the way back up. Left arm down. Back to all fours. Left leg lifts. Right arm reaches forward, nice and strong. Bend the left knee, reach back, catch a hold, maybe, of the foot or the ankle. Kick the foot into the hand, gaze forward. Breathe, open the spine as the heart opens and the hips open on the left side. Stable in the right side, opening the right shoulder. Openings everywhere. Yes. Back to your bird dog. Drop it down. And we find our way back to all fours, like your toes. Lift up nice and tall into plank pose. Side plank to the right. Back to plank pose. Exhale your way back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Gaze forward, step forward. Then lower the right knee. Untuck the right toes. Give yourself a little smile. And then feel the heart burst open and up. As you stretch the arms up. Spread your fingers. Draw the arms back a little deeper. Scoop the tailbone down. Big breath down into the belly. Exhale out everything. Breathe down into the tailbone, the low back and tailbone. Circulating the air, circulating the energy for the purpose of calling in this beautiful sunlight of the soul. All right, hands find their way to the heart center. Let's twist to the left. Yeah. Breathing here, pressing the palms together. Big juicy twist here. Tuck your right toes under, maybe. Lift the right knee, maybe. Notice your breath, let it guide you to your alignment. Where it feels exploratory and interesting, stable in its own way, and fresh at its root. Wonder is the foundation of yoga, say the Shiva Sutras. Let yourself be curious and creative. Good. Come back down. Inhale, both arms up. Prayer right over the head, and line up the crown of your head with your prayers right up and over the head as they reach up towards your North Star. Long spine. Scoop the tailbone down. Breathe. Sink in a little deeper. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms up to the sky. Drop the hands down to the rest on the back of the head. Lean back just enough where you are gooey at the base of the skull. Soft in the low back, but mighty as the heart lifts up to your day. Great. Reach the arms up. Plant both hands down. Step back to plank. Bend the elbows lower. Inhale, reach it up. Upward facing dog or cobra pose. I like to wobble my head a little bit side to side. It's getting nice and long in the neck. Back to center. Lift the hips, tall downward facing dog, drop the heels down. Let a happen. High up on the tippy toes, drop the knees down onto the earth. Let's come down. I like to fold the legs underneath me. Come down and sit down. Now, you can't see this, but right in front of me, I have Mr. Grubb and my husband staring at me like this. Time to go, right? All is well. All is well. Nothing is lacking. We have plenty of time to draw our hands to our heart center. There's always plenty of time to be in this place of gratitude, abundance. And may the road ahead for all of us be filled with love, joy, and happiness. Namaste. I'm coming. Here we go.